Hello, my name's Philip Kingston from Gary Peer & Associates. Welcome to the June St Kilda and Bayside report.
And I'm Jeremy Rosens.
And you are Jeremy Rosens, and you're still Jeremy Rosens, but I'm doing the stand-in for Gary that normally does this report.
Yes.
So we'll both just say a bit of a hello and a cheerio to Gary, who is yet again on another holiday. Aloha in Hawaii.
Yes.
And speaking of Gary, and as I'm the anchor for Gary, I think you're doing a bit of a look-alike for Gary Peer with this kind of new hairstyle you've got happening here.
I feel like well, I wouldn't say he's inside of me, but I feel like I've got a part of him on top of my head.
And as it is the St Kilda report, I got to tell you, we couldn't have picked a better location to film the June report. Definitely. Because here we are at one of the iconic places to be in Melbourne, the Newmarket Hotel at number 34 Inkerman Street, St Kilda. Now, we're here at about 11 o'clock on a Monday. So Monday morning, so clearly we've got the place to ourselves. But you can come here any afternoon, any evening, virtually 7 days a week, and this place is absolutely thumping. And the good news, it's filled, Jeremy, full of people that are from 18 right through to my age, so I actually kind of feel quite comfortable here.
Yeah, I don't know if they go that old, but probably closer to my age and maybe even younger.
One of the things I love about this place is not only the food, and I think you've got a bit of a favourite dish here. What's your favourite dish here?
The crab tacos, probably the best, if not in Melbourne, possibly even the world. The best crab tacos in town.
I've got to tell you, one of the things that I love about it, other than the crab tacos, is the fact that the architecture here, this building has been completely built from the ground up, other than the period facade, by 6 Degrees, an architectural firm in Melbourne that has won award after award. And this place is absolutely incredible. If you haven't been here, give us a buzz, because Jeremy is going to give some vouchers to come here. Hopefully the owners of the place will kick that in for us, Jeremy.
Yeah, lucky Gary's away.
But I think we should give something away. So for the first 2 people that do send us an email to ideas@garypeer.com.au, Jeremy will call you personally with something lovely from here.
Dinner with me, perhaps.
Perhaps dinner with you. Let's talk about the marketplace. It's been an exciting June.
A big June for us, and an even bigger June for the marketplace. I think last month we reviewed 3 properties, and I'm here to tell you that all 3 sold, which is fantastic.
Which ones were those?
16 Young Street in St Kilda East, fantastic auction, 2 or 3 bidders going for it, reserve circa the 840, 850, sold in excess of that, around 865, I think was the end result.
Yep, great result.
A fabulous townhouse. We had a great apartment, a double-storey apartment in Chapel Street in St Kilda. Again, great auction, 4 people bidding, reserve circa the 600 mark, and sold well in excess of that, closer to 700.
The interesting on that, the 2-storey apartment, correct me if I'm wrong, was sold by some people that moved from there and bought a freestanding double-fronted period home in East St Kilda. So they moved from St Kilda proper to East St Kilda, but moved out of an apartment into a house, which is kind of the natural progression, I suppose.
Yeah, definitely. We also had, we actually filmed last month from Unit 107 at 131 Ackland Street in St Kilda, and that has since sold as well.
That's been fantastic, because that's a brand new project right in the heart of St Kilda.
Right in the middle of it.
And Ackland Street's obviously the centre point, if you like, of this wonderful area. And you've got a couple of others still available in that building, though?
There's 5 still left, and really well inspected. They shouldn't be around for too long, so if you're interested, get down and have a look.
Well, I've got to tell you, if you're an investor or an owner-occupier, buying into that building is really, in my opinion, a lay-down misere for future capital growth, because you couldn't get a more iconic spot. And from a tenancy point of view, getting tenants into a building like that is literally, you're on the net a week, and it's probably less. Yeah. What else has been happening?
Well, that was the month of June from our point of view.
Can I just talk about that? The month of June 2013 finishes your first financial year trading as Gary Peer & Associates St Kilda, and I want to congratulate you, because the most amazing thing from our point of view, not that we ever doubted your ability, of course, but to have a new business, to bring a new business to St Kilda, finish the first financial year, and you were profitable. And I don't mean that in a smart way. What I mean by that is, to have a new business that was profitable in its first year is a great testimony not only to the way you're running the place, but the way we've been received into this marketplace, because clearly there was a niche waiting to be filled by us, and I think we've done a really great job.
Thank you, Phil. Very kind words. I'm glad this is on record. If we could probably diarise the date, the time that was said, because I might need to use that in a few years' time.
Well,
So
hopefully this will be the smallest year you ever have. But it's great. I mean, it's just great to be able to set up a new business and know that it's profitable literally in its first financial
and we've had a
trading
lot
year.
of fun doing it as well.
And that's the main thing, really. And we've got a great team. I mean, your team there is just fantastic. You know, you've got a team yourself, and we're just talking salespeople at the moment, but you've got a nicely balanced team because you've got 2 blokes and 2 fabulous women. And it's really surrounded, of course, by some great admin people, but it's a team of 5, and we are looking to grow that team of 5. So if we've got anybody watching that perhaps works for a real estate agency somewhere else and is looking for a change of career, we are looking to grow that sales team. Or if you're just somebody that wants to get into the real estate business, give Jeremy a call, because we do have some spare seats.
Definitely. Looking for some good young people.
So tell me what else is going on in St Kilda. We're obviously right in the middle of winter and everybody hibernates a little bit, but you know, in a few months' time, spring's going to be upon us. In fact, only in a month's time.
June was an interesting month because we've done a lot of these pieces to camera where we've talked about how the market is a bit slower. There's not a lot of stock. But when we looked at June this year versus June last year, in the suburbs of St Kilda and Bayside and Elwood, stock levels, certainly sales were up this month as opposed to what they were last year. I'm afraid to say it's a little bit more miserable looking forward. There's not as much stock coming to the market, but with spring literally a few months away, we're now looking for our listings to grow for that big spring entry into the market.
Well, this is a fantastic time to be selling, Jeremy. I mean, if you just think about our last weekend's auctions, we had 7 auctions and sold 6 out of the 7. But the interesting thing is, some of the properties, and they were mid-range price properties, and I'll give you an example. We had a 2-storey townhouse, which we sold in Elstonwick with a reserve of $700,000. We had 4 people bidding for that, and we took it right through to well in excess of $800,000, almost 15% over the reserve price. Now, I don't think those reserves get smashed to that degree in spring, because in spring there's just a lot more stock on the market. So for anybody that's thinking about selling and you're ready, come to the market July, August, early September. Don't wait for the full point of spring, because you'll just have more competition.
It's a very good sign of the market when we're having weekends like that with competitive bidding and prices that are not smashing but well in excess of reserve. So that is a good sign for the marketplace.
A little bit of housekeeping, Jeremy. It was great because we're obviously in this beautiful building at number 55 Inkerman Street, and it is a stunning building, and if you haven't come in, please come and have a look, because we spent so much money doing this building. We want to show it off to as many people as possible. Give Jeremy a call, cup of coffee, he'll give you a guided tour. But parking's at a bit of a premium in this area, and we were deficient in our office. We've got 6 basement car parks, but last week we were able to secure a car parking facility for 10 extra cars for the office.
I didn't know that, Phil. That's good to know.
Well,
I'm sure the bill will be coming across the desk shortly.
Ink's just dry, but you'll have a much happier team now that they can park literally within 100 metres of the office. So bring on spring, Jeremy. What else can you add to the whole equation?
July next month, another big month. We've got a couple of key sales coming up, one of which Nikki Janover is selling number 6 Wavenhoe.
And Nikki Janover, sorry to cut in, but the salesperson of the month for the month of June, for June, that was her best month. Sorry, best. It was May. Best month ever in her career in real estate. So tell us about Wavenhoe.
Wavenhoe quoting, I think, 1.2, 1.3, a little bit more than that. Apparently, word has it that it was one of the first pools brought into East St Kilda in the back of this house.
Swimming pool.
Swimming pool.
Okay. Wavenhoe, for those of you that don't know, walking distance to the frenetic pace of Carlisle Street, and yet a bit of a suburban sanctuary just runs off Hotham Street. Come and have a look at that house. Come and have a look at that street, because it's sensational. Jeremy, I've enjoyed being the anchor. Hopefully you've enjoyed doing this with me, because, you know, Gary may well be on holidays for many more months to come. I'll happily stand in any time.
Yes, well, look, we'll have you here. It has certainly been a pleasure bringing this to you, and good luck to Gary overseas. And again, we'll hold the fort here and keep things ticking over. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Have a fabulous month ahead, and we'll see you soon.
See you soon. Thanks for watching.